Welcome back to Let's Play Dwarf Fortress. Now, we actually have military. We have 3 persons in the military, and the equipment of those actually is battle axe, mail shirt, helm, and shield. So iron mail shirt, iron helm, iron shield, and steel battle axe. So I think that that's pretty good starting equipment, and 3 persons in the military is at this stage good enough, basically. And at the moment, they are training constantly. The army scored the healing whips. That's just random name. So we have military, and we are starting to make the corridor with the traps. We are going to make this corridor look nice, smooth the walls, and we have an order for 90 spiked iron balls. We are going to make 30 traps, and those 30 traps, each of those 30 traps is going to have 3 spiked iron balls. That should be plenty for us. And I think that we have 160 iron bars, and that's enough for us to make those 90 spiked iron balls. And when we have made those spiked iron balls, we can start making something else from the iron. But that's at least beginning. And if we get attacked now, well, we have at least token military, at least 3 persons, three persons in our army. And when we get our traps done, that's going to be very helpful. It's going to be very difficult for the enemies when we close our main door so that the enemies can't go through the main door and they have to go through the back door, which has all of those traps. So that's at least the plan. So let's give some time for the system to run. Where was they? Here is the corridor that they are smoothing, where we are going to install all of those traps. Okay, yeah. And we have made a couple of blocks, and what they're going to do is those floor couple of blocks in here, and floor with couple of blocks also in here. So it's just like nice visual clue that something important is in here, and when the floor has been installed, we can start making the drawbridges that can be used for blocking way to the fortress. And actually to do that, I will also give orders to make, let's see, make iron blocks. And I think that something like 6 iron blocks is enough. Okay, let's give the dwarves some time to start building stuff. So they should be building both of these floors. When they have time to do so. And Samuel got a child. And we have made some coffins. And we need to put those coffins in here. Let's see. Burial is crossed material. Here. Here. I have. Okay, maybe one of those coffins wasn't in the stockpile yet. Let's build some doors. Okay, yeah. Because at this point, some dwarves are dying or starting to die. So we need burial places for those dying dwarves. And the floors are coming on nicely. And we are waiting for the iron blocks. Let's see if I now have like the last coffin to place. Yes. And one of our dwarves actually had turned into a ghost, so we had to make this stone slab and engrave it with the ghost's name, and that actually satisfied the ghost, and it went away. Then we have made the iron blocks. So, machines, plus structures actually, bridge, and bridge which opens this way in, where are we? In here. We need to use iron blocks. And then we make bridge which opens this way, and we make it out of iron blocks. Nice. So we are going to have these two systems for blocking access to the fortress, and I will actually make something like this so that we can have leathers here in the walls. And with the levers, we can lift the iron bridges. Now we have 2 iron bridges. We will get these mined. And when they are mined, we will actually probably smooth it also. And when it's smooth, we will put the leathers in place. And with the levers, we have to attach the levers to the iron bridges. That's something we need to do. Let's see. Machines, lever. And machines, lever. This is actually good enough. We'll put it in here. Now the levers have been built. So, link lever here. And link lever here. So let's give the dwarf some time to start linking them. Sometimes to start linking them. It's already linked. It is actually linked. What about this one? It's also linked. So, now, when we put the levers, these bridges will go up. And they will close the access to the fortress. And then, like, we have the warriors in the barracks. And when the enemies are attacking, they will notice that there's like this nice way into the fortress. And they will notice that there's way to these warriors. So they will start going through this route, which will be full of traps. Let's see how many spiked iron balls we have already made. Not that many. So we are still waiting for the spiked iron balls to be made. And when all of the spiked iron balls have been made, we can start making the traps. That's what we are going to do. So far there has been like no attacks against our fortress. We know that there are goblins nearby. So the goblins will attack at some point, but we don't know when they will attack. Let's check what the warriors are doing. Let's see. Individual combat drill, sleep in an individual combat drill. Okay. I see. And I will begin making these rooms where the dwarves can sleep, because they are going to be happier when they have place to sleep. Just placing the doors at the moment. Okay. Then placing beds. Still facing beds. And let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think that we should have offered chests that we can put in here. More chests. Even more chests. And then we should have cabinets. More cabinets. Even more cabinets. That's it. When this is done, we will have rooms for all of the dwarfs. So it will be nice that everyone has a room, and probably the dwarfs are going to be a bit happier when they have actually rooms to sleep in. What have we here? Tetrahedrite. More tetrahedrite. Some sphalerite. And some dalenamite. Quite a lot of tetrahedrite. So we'll get wolfskin copper from the tetrahedrite, I feel. Yeah. Let's give the dwarf some time to do stuff. Let's check actually. Yeah, there's still stuff in here. Bolts, barrels, seeds. Like lots of stuff that the dwarves need to move. And still we have some food on the ground. So yeah. But it is what it is. And we just have to let the dwarves have time to move stuff, basically. Wait a minute. Am I out of out of coal at the moment? Are we not making coal? We are making coal. It's the problem that we have too little wood. Well, we actually have got wood in here, but people have just not moved it underground. So yeah, it wouldn't help if we got some more wood, because the problem isn't that there isn't wood, the problem is that it's not moved underground. So we just have to wait. Yeah. Yeah, it will take some time before the dwarves have installed everything to the rooms. But, yeah. Yeah, it's about the coal now. And we can get more coal once we get more wood down here. And once some people start making the coal. But, yeah. Yes, there's still lots of stuff to do. I have I am now making like this long, long way to the to here, so that at some point we can find this open and let water flow. Let water flow in to this water storage area so that we can get well here. And idea is that we are going to have hospital here. And with the hospital, it's good idea to have well, basically. It seems that the game is sailing. Which means that spring has begun. We are out of the winter and into the spring. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that they soon move all the stuff from the surface to the actual base. That's something that just needs to happen. Something that needs to happen. In theory, we would be able to make the spiked iron balls for the traps. But the problem is that we don't have the coal, and we don't have the coal because we are having problems with the amount of wood that we have available. And we have wood on the surface. Wooden surface, but some people need to carry it to the stockpiles. But yeah, once we get these 90 iron balls done, spiked iron balls done, we can start building the traps. It will take some time before that's done. Probably here. Resume construction. Yeah. Let's hope that someone comes and fix it. Construction inactive. Well, they should be doing something. Construction nearly done. But now, what we need is tomb in here. Accept tomb. Just one square tomb in here. Accept tomb in here. Accept and tomb in here. Accept. That's it. So now we have these 5 tombs. Just in case that people start dying, so yeah. And what's the situation here? Most of the stuff is done, but still takes some time before everything is done. And actually, I feel that we would give orders to start gathering plants. I'm actually not sure. Yeah. I think that there are like some plants that you can gather simply because we didn't gather the plants. We didn't gather the plants in the autumn. So we can gather them now if they are spoiled. If they are spoiled. Yeah. Let's see. Some more plants in here. Even more plants. More plants in here. And still more plants in here. That's it, I feel. So the dwarves should go and start gathering that also. And I hope that it doesn't totally stop them from moving this stuff underground. Yeah. So that's it. Still waiting for stuff to happen. Yeah. I think that I'm going to where is mechanics workshop? Make rock mechanisms. I'll make. Let's see. Let me think. There was 9 mechanisms. I like 21 more mechanisms. So then we will have 30 mechanisms, if I'm correct. And that should be enough for 30 traps. And when we have 90 spiked iron balls, we will have enough spiked iron balls and enough mechanisms to make the traps. It should work. It's going to take some time before it happens, but yeah. Yeah, we're still short on coal. And I can see that there's like just little wood in here. And there is plenty of wood on the surface. But people need to move it downstairs. Actually, I'm thinking. Perhaps we could have something like this and something like this. So we can have room to store the seeds, actually. When, like, we flood this room with water and get wood in here, then we can start farming, building farm blocks in this room and farming mushrooms in this room. And then it's good that we have seeds close nearby. Evening caravans arrived. Yeah. I think that we are really not going to trade with the elves. Actually, I think that's still some stuff that we traded is in here, like some alcohol and some bloom-held spawns. They should move it away from the trading depot, but have not done so yet. But I think that we won't trade anything with the elves, and we are just waiting for stuff to get done. So I guess that's it for this episode, and see you in the next one.